All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome to our video of the week. And what the topic is going to be on is, should you create YouTube videos for your tax and accounting firm, right? I know a lot of us, when it comes to building our tax and accounting business, we've done a lot of that through referrals and different things like that. But as you know, time goes on and the way customers find us changes, right? We must change with the times. So now we're going to look at what are some things that we should look at to make sure that we're meeting customers where they are. And 99% of our customers are where? They're on their digital mobile device, right? So what we're going to look at is, should you create YouTube videos? What would that look like? And kind of dig into that and see if it makes sense for you in your tax and accounting practice. And we'll go from there. Again, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Again, it helps with the algorithm. The more people watch these videos, the more I'm gonna sit down at my desk, create topics, create free content, and make sure you guys get the free content. So please make sure you guys subscribe. It really, really helps out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to my iPad and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so what we're looking at is creating YouTube videos for your firm. So overall, why would we even want to create YouTube videos for our tax and accounting firm? Okay. So the reason, let's start off with what YouTube is, what does it do, and why should we even utilize something like this? So at the end of the day, what is YouTube? YouTube is a search, engine. Okay. That means basically people go to YouTube to search for different answers, this, that, whatever the case may be, right? This is just where people go to find answers, okay? So when you create YouTube content and a person is looking up a question, your video might pop up and you're gonna be the first person that they see and educate. And guess what? How valuable is that, right? Being one of the first people to come up when a person's looking up something, you know, around what you're doing is a big deal. So for example, let's go to the internet right now, right? So for instance, let's search, you know, an LLC, right? Look at this. Look who comes up. Karla Dennis, right? My brother, right? So if a person's looking at starting an LLC or how to set up an LLC, one of the first people that they're going to see online is Karla Dennis, right? So if Carlton, or if that person comes here and clicks on that video
as of 2021
and they get educated on this, you don't think that they're going to probably want to work with Carlton or work with our firm or different things like that? 100% they're going to want to work with us, right? Because we have real estate on YouTube when people are searching, okay? Which is very, very important, okay? So why do you want to be on YouTube and why is it important? Again, it's a search engine. So when people are trying to search for answers, and if you could provide an answer for them, right, it's going to be a big deal for you. The same thing when it comes to basically the next thing, which is intent. When somebody is on YouTube, they are intentionally researching something. There's intent behind what they're looking for. If I'm online looking up, should I have an LLC or an S Corp? There's intent because I'm unsure and I'm probably thinking about the tax implications of that. So if I'm a tax professional and a person finds my video and I educate them on what they should do, 9 times out of 10, they're going to think about me when it comes to set up an entity or when it comes to planning services. Okay. So it's very, very important. So that person who's looking this up is a very, very hot lead, okay? Because they're intentionally looking something up. Think about when a person types into a computer, it's them telling you something, right? It's like, hey, I have a headache. If I tell you I have a headache, 9 times out of 10, most of you guys in the comments just say, okay, we'll go get Tylenol, right? If I'm telling you, hey, how do I save money on taxes? That's like ding, ding, ding. You need a tax planning professional. So YouTube becomes such a powerful platform for the simple fact that the type of customer that's on there is very high intent. That means if you're able to create content, that content will stay online for a long time, then as well, people will see your videos. Okay. So it's very, very important. All right. So now let's kind of back into what we were talking about, right? Should you create videos on YouTube, and what's the reason being? The first thing is, right now we know why YouTube is so important, the intent base, the type of customers who are on there, and how people can search for your videos, right? But as a tax or accounting professional, you need to make a decision. Should I be doing YouTube videos or shouldn't? Okay. The first thing is your service offering. If your service offering is tax planning, or you want it to be tax planning, you should be on YouTube. For the number one fact is, what is something I always talk about? You could refer back to my video, why content sells tax planning. The reason being is there is a void in the marketplace of people being educated on understanding how to save money on taxes, period. So if you're able to create content, and content comes in multiple mediums, content could come in a medium of videos, written, audio. It just doesn't have to be video. We're just simply talking about YouTube right now. But content comes in multiple modalities, right? So if tax planning is a massive subject point, right, and most people are uneducated on it, creating YouTube videos around it would probably educate that customer, have them trust you, and get you a lot of business. So if you're thinking about going on YouTube, are you offering a service where there's enough education around it where you can make the channel interesting? If you're offering tax planning, absolutely. IRS audit, I've seen it before. You could definitely do it. When it comes to bookkeeping and tax preparation, I'll be honest with you, it's just too boring. There's not enough around. It's just too much compliance. There's not enough around it to really make it interesting, to be quite honest with you. Okay. But if you have these two subject points right here, or even if you can mix in money management, at the end of the day, right, we're trying to save money on taxes to manage our money, right? If you can mix in money management within your channel too, that tends to do very well. So these are the things that are super important when it comes to, should you even be on YouTube? Do you even offer services that's interesting and there's a lot of content that's behind it? Okay. So that's the first part. The second part is going to be education, right? Is you have to be willing to educate people. At the end of the day, YouTube, which I love to call YouTube University, right? When I was coming up and really learning this marketing and online and all this type of stuff that we're doing now in our tax practice, a lot of the stuff that I learned was just via YouTube. You know, it was just 100% YouTube and the great YouTube University, right? And some of the best people that are online are people who are love and are willing to educate people. So you have to be willing to educate people and be willing to sit down at a computer and really put in the time and effort and energy to do this type of stuff, right? Because it does take time. But the reward is so great because there's a shelf life to a YouTube video, right? A YouTube video can sit online forever and still accumulate views. When you make an Instagram post might be on somebody's feed for 30 seconds, then it's kapoof. Unless they go to your profile, they're not going to see it. A YouTube video sits there forever. It's like digital real estate. Okay. So the next thing is, are you a willing person to educate and educate on topics that your customers have questions on? Okay. Remember how I said intent. Intent means people are intentionally going to find answers. So if you think about in your tax practice, what are like the top 10 questions that you normally get? It might be, hey, Jamie, I've been thinking about, this whole LLC thing. I'm not sure if I should be an LLC, da, da, da. Great. That's a YouTube topic. Should you be an LLC or not for your business? You don't think people are searching that every single day? Let's look it up right now, guys. So let's look up, we just searched LLC actually. Let's look up S Corp, right? S Corp versus LLC, right? What do you know? S Corp versus LLC. Watch this before forming an S Corp. People search this type of stuff all day long, guys. And here's my brother right here with what he's doing, right? So it's super important. So again, guys, you want to think about questions that people are repeatedly searching and looking up. Let's look up my mom, Karla Dennis, right? Okay. So business loans 101, everything you need to know, right? Top 5 LLC write-offs for 2022, right? So people must be searching that type of stuff, right? If we're creating content on it, right? Or how to build business credit fast, right? How to build business credit fast, right? A person would only research this or watch this video if they're a new business owner. And we like working with new business owners, right? Because most of the time they need to get a entity set up, right? So you reverse engineer what people are looking for when it comes to creating content. Okay. So that's something that you look at. Okay. So that's the next piece is education. Are you willing to educate people and reverse engineer what people are looking up? Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about is organic appointments. So this is one of the benefits of basically when you create a YouTube channel is in the bio of your YouTube video. So let's go back to webcam. So in the bio of your YouTube videos, right? Let's just do LLC. I'm gonna look at somebody else. Oh, Charlie. Let's look at this one right here. So in the bio of your YouTube right here, right? You can literally put in book an appointment with somebody or book an appointment, right? Or apply for a loan, right? Or whatever the case may be. And people can put in their information inside of your channel, right? So when people are searching you and looking your information up online or seeing what you're up to,
Are you thinking about setting up?
People can literally click there and book an appointment with you, right? This is our tax firm, KDA, right here, right? So it's a really cool thing, and all of these appointments are completely organic, right? All of those appointments are organic. So when you're creating YouTube content, right, and you're creating a lot of the content, a lot of people are searching and finding your videos. When they find your videos, 99% of them, right, are going to have issues and problems, right? 99% of these people have a problem, right? So if they have a problem, guess what? They're probably going to want to speak to somebody to solve that problem. That means they're going to book an appointment with your firm. When they book an appointment with your firm, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a conversation with them. They've already seen your YouTube videos, so they're probably going to be pretty warm at that point, and you're not going to have to do a lot of selling, and you're going to close a $7,500 tax planning engagement like that, right? So when you do this type of stuff, it's a very, very high leverage activity, for the simple fact that if you create YouTube videos, you're generating, digital real estate. You're putting yourself in a position where you're going to start getting organic appointments for free. These appointments are free, guys. I want to make sure this is clear. These appointments are free now. That means you're generating a high level of profit when you do something like this, okay? So again, that's why you want to, look at creating some YouTube videos, okay? So those are really the major 3 things that you want to look at if you guys are thinking about creating YouTube videos or creating content in general. And I want to make that clear. It does not have to be YouTube. It could be, you're writing ebooks, you're writing blogs, you're writing different things. It does not have to be YouTube. I want to make that crystal clear. It's just a way that you can get in front of your customer, okay? So again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys are looking to learn how to generate appointments via YouTube, build a channel, and really kind of generate business for yourself or build your own tax planning business, make sure you guys click the link below, book a call with our team, and we will gladly help you guys out, okay, and get that done for you. All right. Okay, guys, I'm Kenneth Dennis. Again, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.